I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names. I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains. It's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. Alright, so I ground it off smooth. I tried to drill it out. Now of course that easy out is hardened steel, so you're not going to drill hardened steel. I considered getting out Dremel tools and trying to grind out a little at a time, and I went in there on the internet, what do people recommend, and they said that you can take that Dremel tool with a diamond little bit and slowly grind it out. It said take a couple hours. Shit. So what I did is I went to Tractor Supply and I got me some grade 8 nuts. These are for $1.20, and I got me some grade 8. That's the harder ones. You got your grade 2s, grade 5s, grade 8s. So I got the grade 8s because they're the hardest and resistant to rounding off, like the grade 2s. So what I'm going to attempt to do is weld right down inside the hole of this nut, and I'm going to try to bind the nut to the little stud that's broken off in there. Now a lot of people with experience doing this say, oh yeah, it just takes like 5 minutes. I don't have experience doing it, but I ain't afraid to try something. And I mean, that's how we learn. We try. It's called experience, and learn from experience. And so I'm going to try to weld inside of this nut. Now, this is where this auto darkening helmet comes into play. I really like this thing, y'all. I may have done I did sort of a review on it. It's when I was making something. I think it was when I was welding up that cart for my power hacksaw. Anyway, what's nice about this is this auto darkening. When I'm looking through it, like right now, other than the fact that everything's got sort of a green tint, I can see just fine. Like night vision, you might say. So the reason this is nice is I want to be able to get right in position, and then as soon as I hit the button, it'll spark, but this will go black to protect my eyes. So you're seeing it firsthand. I haven't tried this before. This is my first try, and we'll see how it goes. If it works, great. If it don't, back to the drawing board. Alrighty then. Well, I'll tell you what, it welded nice. It filled right up. And they say I'm supposed to let that set and cool. But of course, welding on it heated that up and made it expand. So, you know, everybody I read about on the internet said weld that up just like that and let it cool. Let me see if I can zoom in on it so you can see it. It actually filled that nut. Let's see where we at. I'm having to look backwards in the viewfinder here. Hell, let me take it off of there. Yeah, see there? Well, what filled that thing up just like a bolt head. So we'll see if it was able to stick. I don't know. I'll be back in about an hour for you to be just a few seconds. Well, I'm letting y'all watch this as it happens. I ain't hiding nothing, because we're gonna learn together if this shit works or not. You know, I haven't touched it. It's cold to the touch. I was in there long enough to answer some comments on some of my videos, but I'm gonna put a wrench to it and I'm gonna see if I can tap it, see if it'll come loose. What am I expecting to happen? I expect that damn nut to break off me, have to re-weld it. That's what I'm expecting. Shit, we'll find out. Oh God, I hope it works. You son of a bitch. I didn't expect it to come off that damn easy. Crap. Alright. Shit. Alright, I'll do it again. Well, what I'm thinking happened is, you know, that deep creep I put on there, it's, you know, got that lubricating oil in it. Maybe you just didn't let that be clean enough. We'll make sure I got a smooth surface here. Alright. See if I can find me some kind of cleaner, alcohol or something put on that. See if I can make darn sure I get any oil off of it. Be right back. Alright, let's see. I got some starting fluid here. Yeah. That makes it clean. Also makes it explosive. I have to wait a few minutes to let that shit dry up. Woo! That's striking arc to that motherfucker. Woo! Yeah. Lord, there'd be Katie bar the door then. Man, you talk about a flame. We sure enough have a flame then. Woo! But by God, it looks clean. Oh, me. Y'all heard that show Naked and Afraid, right? Well, I'm so used to doing it cheap and making do with nothing. I figured, what the hell, I could do that show. So I told them I wanted to be on that show. I said, I want to be on Naked and Afraid. And they said, Bob, we're afraid to see you naked. Oh, well. Yeah, what can you say? I think that might be evaporated enough. If not, we'll have a fire. Let's see. Alright, well, try round 2. Alright, let's try it. Yep, we got a fire. We'll go out in a minute. Alright. Well, I hope that stuck. It looks pretty. Hope it's not just sitting up on top of that. Yeah, we'll find out in a little while. There. Yeah, we got a fire. It ain't very big enough. It won't last long. Alright, I'll be back in a few seconds for you. It'll be probably a half hour for me. Well, it's only been a few seconds for me too. I decided I'd reach up there just to test, just to see if that nut was stuck, and hell, it just slid right off. So I'm going to try to build me up a little bit of weld on that stud that's broke off in there. So let me try that. I mean, we're learning together. See if that's stuck on there. Alright, now that's stuck on there pretty good. Let me try to drop a nut over it. See if I can weld to that little bit of weld that I put on there. We'll come back to that.